first Thursdays of the month, a festive occasion in downtown San Pedro. The evening streets are bursting with life. Art galleries stay open. People enjoy the culture, the food trucks, and the entertainment. Tonight, an added attraction. More than 1,000 people crowd into the Warner Grand Theater for the Homeless Forum, a response to recent unrest in the community as San Pedro struggles with its homeless problem.
We are all here today because the conversation of homelessness has created a lot of tension in San Pedro.
Part of the reason for that tension, a recent failed attempt by homeless advocates to move so-called tiny houses into LA neighborhoods for the homeless. The 4x6 wooden homes on wheels caused an uproar in San Pedro.
It's not a decent way for any human being to live. It's basically an oversized doghouse. Where are they going to go to the restroom, use the facilities? How are they going to clean themselves?
The anger and the tension is because these people who put the people in the doghouses are saying we hate homeless. We don't hate homeless. We only hated the idea of them putting them in doghouses on the streets.
Tiny houses, as we know them, are not legal. Those are the sheds that are used to place humans in. They are not habitable.
I think it's a noble idea. But if the area we're talking about placing them in has gangs, drugs, in 6 months, you're going to wish you hadn't.
Even some of the homeless weren't ready to call the tiny houses home.
I think it was a bunch of bull at the beginning, bringing up boxes that looked like a cardboard and calling it homes. Where were they going to put them in the first place? It was like a joke, We're not to be made fun of.
Temporary homeless shelters are scarce in San Pedro. 2 programs, Harbor Interfaith and Rainbow Services, both work to place mostly families in supportive housing. Other than that, these homeless residents are on their own.
I go to Harbor Interfaith and they're very helpful. That's down the street.
What do they do to help you?
They let you use the phone, they give you clothes, they give you food.
Everybody needs help. Whatever the help could be, whoever the help can bring down, everybody needs help.
The tiny houses have been removed, but the homeless problem remains.
I would like to see a safe haven for them, a place for them and for the community.
Councilmember Joe Buscaino has unveiled an 8-point plan to tackle San Pedro's homeless problem in a town caught between the rights of its residents and the rights of its homeless. And we'll have more on the plan in the second part of our special report next week. I'm Anna Marcos for LA This Week.